Some people are saying the party's over, but if you ask Elon, the party's just begun because he's starting a new party. I'm Joseph. Welcome to the Showseph. As always, I'm your hostip with the mostip, Joseph. And we got an explosive episode for you this week, which we do every week, but specifically this week because so much is going on. We got this money, something going on with money. The penis is just his penis. Something else. This one's blank. Hey, you might call her daddy, but you definitely won't be calling her to sing. Am I right? You know, Alex Cooper, the famed podcaster known for using her mouth, I guess she won't be using it to sing. Am I right? Here's a fun video that I saw of her getting booed for singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" at Wrigley Stadium in Chicago. Let's take a look. That was who cares about that? Am I right? It's weird. She's not known for singing. I don't know why they would choose for her to partake in this tradition. I didn't even know this was a tradition. I'm not a baseball guy. I've been to one baseball game my entire life and I didn't pay attention. I thought at first when I saw the article online, I thought she was singing the national anthem, but no, it was "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I didn't even know that was the thing people do at baseball games. Like they have a segment where people sing "Take Me Out." And why would you sing it when you're already at the ball game? I don't know. But yeah, that sucks that people booed her. It's kind of rude, and she was seems like a nice lady. I think. I don't know. I mean, who cares? Like they shouldn't have done that. But also, it's funny that they did. So. That's our stance on things here at the Showseph. But this Alex Cooper, I read online, she was like Forbes, like #1 media personality, like highest paid media personality of 2024. Who'd have thought? Just talking about sucking dick and fucking athletes would get you to that prized level. She's got a lot of money, but who else? There was who else? Something about money. They had the BRICS, the 2025 annual summit for BRICS, or BRICS. Yeah, BRICS. I think that's the pronunciation. It's like the unification of Brazil, India, Russia, China, South Africa, and now it's BRICS Plus because they added a bunch of others. Iran, Egypt, probably the United Arab Emirates. It's what's interesting because they posted pictures of their like fun, weekend getaway together. And say what you will about America, but that just looks like, a picture of the bad guys in a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Nothing against any of the guys. Maybe they're good. I don't know. They're trying to build a currency that's gonna destroy the U.S. dollar, or be. I was trying to look into this because I found this fascinating. If you're a fan of the P Boys podcast, you'll know that one of my co-hosts on that show, he's big into conspiracy. He recently educated me on the fact that U.S. dollar is actually a what they call a petrol currency. So the value of the U.S. dollar is based off of oil. Obviously, a lot of these countries that are joining this BRICS is a oil-rich countries, but I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. As far as I was reading online, the BRICS can't overvalue the U.S. or can't surpass as the global currency for a number of reasons. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't study economics. I studied finance, which is different. I hope they figure that shit out. It's funny to see like dictators hanging out and like broing out, and like their countries, the people in their countries, like India. These guys what are they worried about a fucking currency for? Their people don't eat. Like they eat like garbage and shit. China, they force people to, do something. What do they do in China? Bad. Same thing with Russia. What's interesting is like these guys, I mean, Russia, China, Brazil, that's kind of a random inclusion. The But the rest, I mean, I guess there's Nazis in Brazil, but it's just, it's like a unification of it's like the Dark Avengers of the global economy. I don't know. Do you think the BRICS currency is going to be a thing that we should fear? Leave it down below. Let me know what I should think about it. That's really what this show is for me to find out what people think I should think about things, and yell at me about it in the comments. This thing it's kind of leaning in a weird position. I don't really like. How's that? Is that a bit better? Give it a little spin. See where it's gonna land. We already talked about that stuff. Oh, here's something. Yeah, so the FBI concluded the Epstein client list. There's no names on it, and he actually did kill himself in prison. Glad we can finally put this thing to rest. It's so helpful that they spent all this time and energy just to find out that there's nothing to it, and we can just forget about it now. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to think about it. It was something that they just, we just wasted all these years talking about it and complaining, and it was nothing the whole time. Glad we could put this thing to rest. It's also funny to see all the conservatives and the liberals online. Like they finally have something they agree about, that like something is being, withheld from this Epstein, or not being spoken truthfully of. But they'll find a reason to be on opposite sides. Like it'll be like some specific or semantic, that they're just like, no, you're wrong about this one. I don't know. I started to write a joke about how like people should. But I thought that could actually get me in trouble, so I stopped writing that joke. I don't think anyone should look any further into this. I think that we just forget about it and move on, That's what they want us to do. But who hasn't gone on from it? His name isn't on here, but Elon Musk. He, he posted some tweets about it after he was removed from his position in the government, and but then he regretted tweeting. Everyone has, even the guy at top of Twitter. He regrets his tweets sometimes. He put some shit out there. I didn't mean it. He regretted his statements, but now he's not done with politics. Get a load of this. This is what I was talking about earlier with the new party, the America Party. The new dominant. Elon Musk is starting a political party, which. Everyone keeps saying he's starting a third party. There's already third parties. This isn't like the third party. It's not like this is the third party. There's, other third parties, third, fourth, fifth party. Like there's a lot of parties. You can't just invent a party. That's basically just like I have thoughts. Now I run a political party. Like you need a politician to run on something. I think that's how you make a party. I don't know who Elon has running his things. Yeah, I don't know. But it's funny. It's called the America Party. But ironically, he's not even from America. So it's going to be pro-gun, pro-Bitcoin, pro-tech, pro-AI, military, pro-NATO. So I guess he wants everyone to have guns and to be fucking. That's what Elon's dream party. Which I guess he doesn't. All his kids, he's been done through. Like in vitro insemination or whatever he's been cheating this whole time. What is he so excited about the sex sport if he's not even doing it? He keeps telling everyone they got to have more kids. But he says it's going to have centralist, center-lined policy right down the middle. So he was basically just saying, I want everyone to have guns and to fuck and to have more AI. He said he's done with Mars. We talked about that last week, if you want to check that episode out. He's done with going to Mars. He's done with building cars. He's going all in on politics and Twitter, apparently. And he wants to, I don't even know what he wants to do with it, because he can't run, I don't think. I mean, maybe he can, like local, this guy, a New York guy who's not from America, he's running for mayor. I guess you can do that. So maybe Elon will run for mayor. He'll run for mayor of Austin, and Joe Rogan will be his vice mayor. Is there something there? Leave a comment down below. I don't know. Here's something else about the BRICS thing. I found out that the original idea for the name was Cribs, but they changed it because they thought that would sound too much like the baby crib that babies sleep in. But I like to think it's because they actually thought it was too close to MTV Cribs, and they were concerned that people wouldn't take their currency seriously if they called something Cribs. Whichever guy came up with that, I don't know. That was all the topics for the Showseph for this week. Did you enjoy any of it? Did you learn anything? Did you have any opinions on any of these topics? Was that Alex Cooper thing? Did I even need to do that one? Is that something that it was like if you looked at the Google Trends, there was like a peak on that one. People were really talking about that one online. I don't have anything against her. She's in her bag, as they say, making money talking about sex and penis and all that. So yeah, I don't know. Shout out Alex Cooper. Come on the Showseph, Alex, and explain yourself. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you thought any of this held any value or you enjoyed any of it. If you didn't, you might like the P-Boys. Check out the P-Boys podcast. And hey, maybe next week I'll do a different concept for this show. This clearly has legs, but there's other stuff. Don't get used to this. There's going to be more going on with the Showseph. Stay tuned, subscribe and all that. I'll see you then. Big peace.